Barney is known throughout the world as Mr. Eyesign. Before you see the eyes proper, Bill will give you pointers on how to understand the eyes.
Now where the arrow is showing or pointing, it is the pupil or the optic lens. The polarised shot of this eye is there to try and show you the different sphincter muscles in the pigeon's eye. And when the arrow moves on to the next point, I will show you the next sphincter muscle of the pigeon's eye. But what we will do from the polarised shot, we will then blow the eye up to normal, so then you can look at it yourself in reality. Now you can see it in reality or normal. You can see the pupil or optic lens. Now we will move the arrow onto the next sphincter muscle or sphincter muscle. Now on this posterised diagram of the pigeon's eye, we are moving now to the adaptation or circle around the pupil or sphincter muscle, or sphincter muscle as some pronounce it. On this one you can see the black circle around the optic lens or pupil. Now that is the second circle or second sphincter muscle of the pigeon's eye. And now we will blow the eye up to reality to try and show you. That's a good diagram, a good eye, and you can see it well. Now as we look at the posterised shot of the third sphincter muscle or third circle around the pupil, this is called the coloration. It's showing up grey on the posterised shot, and then when you look at it in reality you will see that it is tinging to violet. And this is a damn good shot of the coloration. There you see it in great depth. This what makes this pigeon a top pigeon, not just the adaptation around the pupil. Now the arrow this time points to the iris, and if you can study this eye where the arrow is, you can see the 5 circles coming out from the perimeter, the iris, the coloration, the adaptation and the pupil. And with this posterised shot of the eye, it is fantastic. It is there to try and show the pigeon fraternity what to look for. And in this particular eye you can see that there's nothing dominates the eye. It is basically in proportion in different layers as it comes across the eye. Now you can see what I am talking about, and this is a very good pigeon, dual purpose racer breeder. Now if you look where the arrow is pointing in this shot, you will see the 5th circle or the perimeter of the pigeon's eye, and you will hear me mention this perimeter many times on the tape. And when you look at the eye in reality you will see what I mean, and this is a good diagram of a pigeon's eye. It cut off into proportions or sections as you may wish to read it or look at the pigeon's eye. This is where people over the years have been very misled by thinking they must just have a big adaptation around the pupil or circle around the pupil. This can be man-made and overextended, that the pigeons are worthless just for showing for Eyesign, not producing pigeons to win races. Thank you very much.
Get my main racing system, just email me direct. I'm an experienced ex-pigeon racer from England, and I can offer valuable insights and guidance on all aspects of pigeon racing, from breeding to racing. During my racing days, I managed a small team of no more than 70 pigeons, including stock, young birds, and old birds. It was not uncommon for me to send as few as 6 birds to a race and still secure the top 3 positions out of up to 2,500 pigeons in my club and federation. My race distances typically ranged up to 300 miles, and I consistently achieved top 5 placements in my club. My expertise extends to the art of selecting excellent breeders, including evaluating pigeons based on their eyesign characteristics. I firmly believe that true champions can only be bred from top quality stock, and I can guide you in identifying and acquiring such pigeons. I understand that many pigeons for sale are advertised based on their lineage or pedigree, but I emphasize the importance of assessing the bird itself rather than relying solely on paperwork. As part of my offer, I invite you to share photos of your pigeons, including their eyesign and wing characteristics. I'll provide you with free advice on racing and breeding based on my extensive experience and knowledge. Additionally, I will share auction links to high-quality breeding birds that have the potential to produce winners in your loft. Here's what you can expect to receive from me. A comprehensive Word document containing valuable insights and strategies for successful pigeon racing, including specific racing methods for both old and young birds, as well as general advice. Private YouTube videos sent to your email, covering various aspects of pigeon racing, from breeding to race preparation. Detailed recommendations on supplements and additives to add to your pigeons' drinking water, with scientific evidence supporting their effectiveness. Similar products are used by professional athletes and racehorses to enhance performance. Assurance that your pigeons will race home faster, provided that you have quality birds to begin with.